Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. It's your girl LB Johnson back with another video. I told one of my subscribers, look out to you, I got lipstick all on the team. But I told one of my subscribers, when I say LB Johnson, I'm gonna start doing sign language more often, not all the time, but more often. So welcome back to my channel. It's your girl LB Johnson back with another video. So I am weird like that. Like sometimes I will just ride down the highway and I'm listening to a song, I will sign the song. I don't know much sign language. I really just know the letters like that. And I will sign every word in a song while riding down the highway sometimes. I don't know, weird. But I'm weird. That's okay. But welcome back to my channel. I got a message for y'all. I'm sure y'all have noticed this. Y'all probably heard this on the radio and just been noticing it as well. Just looking at stuff. But I have noticed that there has been an attack on marriages. Like, there has been an attack on marriages. It's so crazy because I had noticed this page that started coming across my YouTube. And it be like, they show videos of couples that have been married, and they'd be like, such and such, they've been married. They was married for like X amount of years, and they divorced. And they have some that they be like, they was married X amount of years, and they still married. But more so often, I see they was married for X amount of years, and they divorced. And it's like, who came up with a page like that? But you know, you can make a page for anything, because I have a couple pages out there. Y'all, as y'all can see, I have not been eating right. Look at my chin, look at my face. I'm gonna do better, y'all. All this sweets. I eat a lot of sweets. Like, I love this. Look at it. It's full of sugar. Sugar. But, but yes, your girl needs to get it together because this is not cute. But yeah, there has been an attack on marriages. Like, you know, it's like, who makes a page like that? But that's the world that we in today. Like, it's an attack on marriages. And then on the radio this morning, you know, everybody's talking about Jeezy and his wife getting a divorce. And on the radio, they was just putting out the numbers of the divorce rate. It was like in the first time marriages, it's like a 40 or 50% chance of being divorced. And then in the second time marriages, like a 70% chance. Me, the flesh in me, it made me feel like, is there any need of being married anyway? Like, what is the purpose of getting married if the divorce rate is so high? Nobody is really honoring marriage. Like, people don't respect it. Like, people don't care nothing about it. It's like, oh, it's just a piece of paper. Like, I remember this one man told me, he was like, yeah, I got married, but I can undo it. Like, it's just a piece of paper. People really look at marriages like that. Like, it's more than just a piece of paper. It's a union. Like, it's so much more than just a piece of paper. Like, and I don't want my husband to ever think our union is just a piece of paper. Like, I don't even have to have the piece of paper. Now, let me correct that. I do need, like, something, like a will or something, because I just hate the fact of people being married and the family or people being together for so many years and the family come and say, oh, you can't have this, you can't have that, or I'm going to bury him here. I just hate that idea because it's like, I've been with this person all these years and you take all of that away from me just because we didn't have a piece of paper. I hate the idea of that. So I will need a will or something to protect me from that kind of stuff. But other than that, like, I can get married in the living room and just say, I do, in front of God, and be okay. Like, that's good enough for me, for my union. But people look at marriages like it's just a piece of paper or it's just a wedding. Like, I just want a beautiful wedding. I want to be a beautiful bride. I want this beautiful dress. I want this beautiful house. I want this beautiful romance. I want to take these perfect trips. Like, nobody don't want the ins and outs that come with marriages. Like, it's so much more that comes to marriage. Like, I never been married, so I can't tell you much, but I want everything. Like, I want to be able to call my spouse and say, hey, honey, what do you think we need to do about this situation? I want to come in agreement with my spouse with life and just everything. I just want that teammate. I want a team player. Like, I want to be able to, hey, honey, what we're going to eat for dinner tonight? I want to be able to just, like, have two brains in the household that can think together and work together. I don't want to be the So like, I don't want to be the only person that's thinking. I want that partner to think with me. I want that partner to protect me, and I can protect them. And I want that person that I can go through, do life with, and we be there together. Like, we protect each other. Like, I seen the most beautiful thing. I think it was 4th of July. My aunt and my uncle. Those are my example of marriage. But they've been married over 30 years. And my aunt cut her finger. And when she cut her finger, she was asking me, like, get a Band-Aid for her. And I went looking for her Band-Aid. She was like, call my uncle. She told me to call my uncle, ask him where the Band-Aids was at. So I called my uncle. He told me where to go get the Band-Aids from. But then she was just like, I need my husband. I just want my husband to help with a little cut. Like a little cut from her cooking. Just a little small cut. She had me, her niece, her sister, my mom, my grandmother, her mom. All of us there. Like her kids. Everybody was there. All she wanted was her husband. And when my uncle got there, I went and told him, like, come here. He was outside cleaning the pool. So I was like, hey, you know, auntie wants you. Come here. He came in, and he was like, he thought I told one of the kids, I said, go tell uncle to come here. I ain't gonna say his name. But I told one of the kids, like, go tell uncle to come here. And so he came in talking John to me, telling me, like, I don't send nobody for him, whatever. And I'm like, your wife needs you, not me. And so he was like, oh, and he ran. Like, it was just like, oh, my wife? Okay, let me go. You know, after over 30 years of marriage. So he runs to his wife. And she was like, baby, I cut myself. And he knew exactly what she wanted him to do. None of us thought about it. All she wanted him to do was to squeeze the cut, the blood, the clot, the blood. None of us thought about that. But he knew exactly what his wife wanted him to do. So he's squeezing this cut, and she just seemed like she was in no pain, but it was because she felt safe with her husband. That's what I want out of marriage. Like, that was my example of marriage. Like, seeing them is true love, true protection, true peace. Like, I lived with my uncle and my aunt for a brief moment of my life. And even when I was living with them, like, I never seen them argue. Like, my uncle, he fussed and stuff, but never once have I seen him raise his voice at my aunt. Like, he might fuss at his kids, his sister, his nieces, nephews, everybody else, grandkids, everybody else. But I never seen him raise his voice not once at my aunt in my life. And I just think that's the most beautiful thing in the world. So I say all of that to say, like, I want that. I want true peace in my marriage. Like, my uncle, when we was younger, my uncle was in the military. So sometimes he would leave and be gone for like months on a job on whatever he did in the military. He'll be gone, deployed for a while or whatever. And I remember, like, we'll ask my aunt, like, can we come over this weekend? And she'd be like, yeah, I gotta call your uncle. We'll be like, girl, he's out of state. He ain't even here. Like, what do you mean we gotta call him? And she like, you gotta call your uncle. And we're like, okay, we'll call him. And he always said yes. But at the same time, it was just like that level of respect that she had for her husband was beautiful. And it meant everything. Like, and you know, back then, we was, as kids, we like, what the heck? Like, this man ain't even in the same state as us. And we got to call him, ask him to come over there. You're going to be watching us, not him. Like, what are we calling him for? But now I understand the importance of that. And that was a beautiful thing. And I love it. And I'm so grateful that I was able to have the ability to see it. Even though my parents wasn't married. My dad is married now. But my parents wasn't married to each other. And my dad wasn't. Both of my parents was in relationships when I was younger. But neither one of them was married. My dad didn't get married until I was like grown or a teenager. Like late teens, probably like 17 or something. My dad didn't get married to then, so I didn't really get to experience him in a marriage. And, like, I love his marriage now, too. But the relationship that I was able to see him in back then, he wasn't the best man for that lady. But once he found his wife, my dad is a great man to his wife. From what I see from the outside looking in, I love their marriage. I love how she protects him as well, and I love how he protects her. And I love how he provides for her. And she provides whatever he needs as well. And I love the change that she did for my dad. Like, she changed that man drastically. So, I love marriage. Marriage is a beautiful thing. All the marriages that I can talk about in my family, they all are beautiful, traditional, and I love them. Now, I do see toxic marriages, but there's outside of my family, and I'm grateful for that. But the ones that I see, like, in my family, most of them are beautiful. And the sad thing is, like, my mom is the only one that never been married. My welcome back to my channel. It's your girl LB Johnson. My last video cut off because I lost storage, but this is a part 2 to continue on that video. This one is going to be short. I already did all the talking I was going to do. And this one, I'm just going to share the messages that I got that related to the video that I posted prior. The last video I posted, I'll put the link in the description box. Go watch it if you want to see me just talking about marriages and the dynamics of what I like just the stuff that I like about marriages. But let me get into the messages that I received that got me on that topic. So, the message I got was, Kingdom's unions are coming together. In the midst of your wait, celebrate others. Pray and fast for those who are already in union. Get in God's presence through prayer, fasting, worship, and fellowship. Be mindful of those around you. It's time to start hanging with your married friends more and carrying yourself as a spouse. Marriage is under attack, so there is a bigger fight for those who's looking to come into union. So put on your full armor full armor for the spiritual war. Don't be quick to anger as you want peace in your marriage. Begin to work on your anger now. That's it. That's all I got for you, because I did a video prior to this one. So if you want the full dynamic of that video and what was my message with that video, go watch it. I might end up combining these two videos. I don't want to do that. I don't feel like doing that, but I might go ahead and combine the full video together. All right. Love y'all.